you just gotta constantly keep telling women that they're beautiful, because a lot of women are beautiful. I think every woman deserves flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just constantly keep doing it. Like my mama is another one. My mom, I always tell my mama thinks certain things. I don't know why my mom thinks that shit. I think she's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure, me and my pops make sure we both, you know, install in her head that she's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because women can get, they got that.
They get down.
They get down, and then don't let them have no kids. Don't let them have no kids. They, you know, they got that postpartum pregnancy, postpartum pregnancy, shit like that.
We all fucked up.
Sometimes I
Postpartum.
yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Y'all know what the fuck we talking about. Goddamn it. We ain't got no kids.
We don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we had. It's up to us. It's up to us as men, and being with our women. It's up to us to make sure that they feel appreciated.
Yes.
In this world. And make sure they feel appreciated by us. And if they don't feel appreciated by us, then we fail as being their rock and their king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
our best bet for me, from AB, is to just get her some flowers, man, and just tell her every day she's beautiful. Hey, mention to her, hey, look, you know, I don't know what you do at home. Sometimes massage her feet. Cook her dinner.
Postpartum.
I
had to go. I'll be damn. Postpartum.
Cook her dinner. Do something that out of the ordinary, and just try to keep like opening up the car doors, you know, texting her, saying just beautiful things to her, sending her beautiful messages, sending her inspirational messages, sending her songs for the day. Like those
music heals, y'all.
Man.
Music to me, you know, time heals, of course, but music heals too. You know, like if you find her some songs that are, you know. She might need to listen to some what's her name, Megan Thee Stallion, or some City Girls or something. She might need to listen to that to get her like pumped up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of chicks like that music. So nowadays, yeah, like get her hip to some music, man. And like I say, take her to the gym. You know, have her workout. Y'all go run. You do some different stuff. Maybe y'all just need to get out the house. You know, maybe y'all in the house too much. Get out the house and live a little. So
yeah, man.
That's what I think.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's get into the topic today, man. One of the things we, you know, men and women, before they was men and women, they was teens or whenever they first started, sex. So we're gonna share with you guys our first time. Having sex and our experience.
Sex with me. Let's talk about you and me.
I think that was opposite.
Let's talk about sex.
So let me start it off, man.
How old was you?
How old was I? I think I was 16. So I lost my virginity at 16 years old to my now wife, but she was just a girlfriend. We ain't really talk for real. Like we not over the phone. We always typed on. Y'all remember AOL chat?
That did it for real, bro.
AOL chat.
Oh,
all
shit.
We did was talk on AOL chat. AIM. All we did was chat.
So you used to being. So you started off the millennial shit.
I started off the millennial texting. Yes, man.
I hate that shit
because we never really talked on the phone. I was intimidated by her. I was scared of her.
Oh, scary ass.
Right. And she ain't gonna say she was scared of me, but she just was playing along. She wouldn't call me either. Like we, you know, and that's when house phones was in, where AOL, when the dial up, when you can't be on the phone and on the internet at the same time. So like we just stayed on the internet. You know what I'm saying? My mama or my sister be on the phone. So if I get on the phone, they can answer the other phone and be hearing our conversation. And I ain't have a cell phone at the time. So I just like, you know what? I don't want to do that. We gonna do it over the internet. And we talk sexy. We talk about sex on there. I can't wait. As soon as I see you, we gonna be blah. I'm 16. I don't know shit. I'm like, when I see you, bro, I'm gonna be boom, boom, boom. And then she was saying some sexy shit too. And we finally met up at the. I used to steal my mama's truck. Sorry, mom. I used to steal her truck.
How did you do that at night?
Yes, my mom was asleep. So my mom was asleep, man, and I used to go grab her. The first time we did it, it was at nighttime. I took her downstairs. I think my mom was gone. Everybody was gone. I don't know why they was gone, but I took her downstairs. Okay. I don't know about that.
Hey.
So I took her downstairs, right? And I never really slept in this room. It was just my room. shout out to everybody that had rooms that never slept in the basement because you was scared. But yeah, went down there, man. We got it started. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, damn, I don't know what to do. You know, I had the condom. But what I used to do in the beginning stages, I used to start off without the condom, and then I slide it on. But I tried, you know, like I felt vulnerable. I felt weak if I show that I'm putting it on, so I try to sneak it on.
Really, nigga?
Like lean over or something. I used to lean over, try to put the condom on, right? I go in, I go in there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm all off beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm all off beat. I probably
fuck like a white person. Go ahead.
I probably got done in like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, bro. Cause it was built up. I'm like, I never did this. Now, I know, don't get me wrong. I felt like a man after I got done. Yeah. Shout out to all the fellas that felt that way. You know what I'm saying? You get done, like, damn, I just smashed. I just had sex.
Yeah.
You know, and then by this time, most of my friends then already had sex by then. Yeah. 16-year-old. I mean, that's not bad, but you know, that was kind of old around that time. So, man, I ain't know what I was doing, bro. That was my first time, my wife. So,
shout out to wife, man. See, that's everybody.
Don't go on.
That is true love.
Don't go on. Don't say
that's true love.
Don't say that. What's up, baby? What was your first
this
time?
This nigga still together.
Yeah, we are, dog. Strong as fuck.
Man, honestly, I don't even want to
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. This shit was okay. So it was this girl I met over the phone, and you know how, well, back in the day, they don't do it now because you got so much social media. Yeah. So back in the day, you know, people do like phone dates. Okay. Or have phone girlfriends or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So you be with somebody, but you ain't never met that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucked up.
That's how you somebody gave you the girl number?
Yeah. So we talked.
What you on Black Planet or something?
No, this was a telephone, my nigga. None of the other shit. Like I didn't do. I'm not an internet person.
So this was before.
This was nigga. You gotta remember, nigga, I'm 34, so this was like 2000, nigga. Fucking internet, I had dial up, nigga.
I had dial up.
Dial up was trash. So so this was like, I think I met her when I was like in 8th grade. So that's how we met.
Okay.
And I was 17 when I lost mine.
I was 17. I beat you then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you beat me on a lot of things. You got married and you had kids. I ain't got neither one of them shits.
But that's real life shit. We talking about losing the virginity.
Oh, you definitely beat me. But no, so I was 17 because I was going to my
senior year,
sophomore year.
Okay.
Going into I was 16. Shit.
Okay, yeah, you had
because I was going to my junior year.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, well, we the same age.
Yeah, I was 16.
At least I took that for a minute.
Back in this motherfucker. Yeah, man, she came over and she not something I wanted, you know.
It wasn't nobody you wanted to really get your first to.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck at that time. Like, I was just like, nigga, I just want to fuck. So, it really was like literally like probably about like 30 seconds, my nigga. See, I ain't start without the condom, nigga. I started with that motherfucker. I had to, back in the day, used to have the Trojan tuxedo blacks for all my 80s babies back in the day. They don't know that shit, the tuxedo blacks or whatever. So, bro, look, I didn't know shit about sex. You hear me? I'm in this motherfucker, and when I say I went in right, and I'm nigga probably like 10 pumps in, I'm like, that's it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. So, I look down and I didn't know shit about sex. I look down and I see nothing but white. So I'm thinking like, oh shit. Right. Did I nut you? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I started thinking like, damn, man, man, I can't have no kids.
Now, was she older than you or?
No, we were the same age. Okay. She just wasn't somebody you want to have sex with.
I get you. You took one for the team.
So I was like, oh shit, damn, did I get her pregnant or something? She's like, well, I'm just gonna see, whatever. Like, I never really looked at the condom didn't break or nothing. I don't know what it was, but it was her. It was just her creaming up. Yeah. And so I didn't think. I was just like, oh my god, I started crying and shit. I was like, I knew I should never did this shit. I was like, I knew I shouldn't have did this, man.
Oh man, you ain't lonely, man. When our first times, like the first few times, like I used to get like super scared, like because like men, we like to stay in there as long as we can, and then when we pull out, but. My pull-out game been horrible since day one. So, like, I was scared. Like, I left something in there. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to be super nervous until she tell me that her period came. Mm-hmm. And she gave me a few scares early. Just playing, being petty. She a Scorpio, man. She like to play with my feelings. So, she used to be like...
Hey, J-Rock a whole beast, bro. You better leave that alone.
She used to be like, dog. She used to be like, yeah, my period didn't come. Do you know how I felt when she said that shit? About to lose my damn head. Man, I'm still in school.
I bet, dude. I'm telling you, I was going my junior year. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing ball, everything. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I can't handle kids. Right. I'm like, and then on top of that, you not a looker. Dude, my dad,
not a looker.
Dude, my dad drove me the first time he seen her.
For real.
My dad was like, but what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But so, yeah, babe, my first time it was quick. I was scared, and I didn't want to have sex no more after that for a while.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, like a lot of times, some people the first time after they get done, they like, this was not what I want. This is not what I expected, and they kind of go on to like a scare, like I don't want to do it again.
She laughed at me,
and they eventually do it again once they older.
She laughed. She like, that was it. I was like, that was it.
That was it, bro.
You got good little 10 pumps, nigga. That's all I needed.
Man, I couldn't find it. Like I used to have to put my hand on top.
I had to put the thumb on top of the tip and then kind of like
guide it in.
Yeah,
I used to put my hand there and then try to. So you put your hand there, right? Like I got my hand flipped upside down. So I got like the index, the middle finger, and the ring finger. I got that right there, like right there in the hole. Yeah. And then I just kind of like move it out the way, here and put where my hand was at. Like I gotta find it. You know what I'm saying? And that was used to be a while. I used to try to find it because I look and okay, there it is. And then I start putting it in. Mm-hmm. I can never find it. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Hey man, I remember when I was able to undo a bra with my hand, with one hand. I thought it was the nigga.
Thought it was the shit.
I was like, get this shit out of here, dog. Let's go, nigga. I thought I knew something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
speaking of sex, when was the first time you ever gave head? Like, how was your first time you gave head?
The first time?
Yeah. Like, what was your reaction? Like,
in our era, because we in our 30s, we was that was an you go you eat out. That was like we wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't probably do it till I was close to 20 ish. But when I went down there, I mean,
you was 20.
I don't know, bro. I can't tell you.
You a nasty ass nigga.
I don't know.
She
probably remember.
I beat you on that one then, because I was 18.
I don't know, bro. Because I was still, I was still, like I said, I was warming up, so I didn't really know what I was doing. Yeah. So going down there was like I ain't going down there. Hell no.
Yeah, I just rub it.
I rub it. I ain't going down there. But when I went down there, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of like after I did, I was like, it didn't make me. You know how, like I say, when we first lose our virginity, we like, oh yeah, we finally, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't like, oh yeah, I finally. I was just like, okay, I guess that's what that is.
That is like,
and I ain't really think nothing much of it. And then,
it's like you tasting coins.
What? Well, that's not good. She was on her period. Tasting coins.
That's like you tasting, like you ever put like a penny in your mouth and just had that little coin taste.
Ooh,
like
she must have been.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you need to move on from that. Yeah. She must run the red light right there.
I hope not. But I had if the lights was off, I don't know.
Right.
I had the whole look. I was like, and she was like, "Oh, this is the best head ever, boy." That was the worst head I ever gave in my life. Like I barely had my tongue out. Like,
right. Real small tongue, just a tip.
This is nasty. At that time, like, this is so nasty. I can't believe it. I can't even talk to my mama. You know what I'm saying? So
right. Well, that was my first, man. How was y'all first? Send y'all comments, man. Drop a comment and let us know how was your first time when y'all first had sex and lost y'all virginity. Male, female, it don't matter. Just drop something. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, man. And That's it, man. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, man.
This is episode 6.
Man, it was a good episode.
Podcast Mondays. You know what I'm saying? If you all haven't, man, we are subscribed to our YouTube page, Podcast Mondays, and subscribe to